Welcome back. I'm Charlie, and I play Zinc Doktor Menace 2, Raptor's Revenge.
Hey, I'm Troy, and this season I'm playing Mia Lichele, an Alvin Bard.
Hey there, gang. We appreciate you still listening to the podcast. I'm Tom Collins, and I play Tatsel, Vaughn, Cullen.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I'm the DM. House. Haunt.
House.
Congratulations, my boys. You've all gone up to level 6.
Yay!
Amazing!
Awesome. So as you rest, you kind of feel all the knowledge that you've learned and all the fights you've been through, and you kind of feeling a little bit stronger, feeling a bit more ready to take on some more of this house. What are you guys doing when you're resting?
I've got my knife in front of the fire, and I'm melting the ice off of it as I prepare to make it normal.
Zinc shotguns a beer and then crushes it with his head.
Of course he does.
And Mia's been writing down her list of songs that she's going to perform when she gets out of the house, and of course is feeling not only better physically and mentally, but just better in general, like stronger, as if we all went up to level 6.
Did anyone get anything new and exciting?
I can now hurt things by hitting them.
I got extra attack.
I got counter charm and like 3 extra spells, so, that's lovely.
Tatsel's going to lean over Mia's book and sort of read through it and be like, "What have you got there?"
Oh, it's a song list. It says Loose Skull in the Closet, Jonah, and Ghosts Die. Get it? It's like the things that we've been doing in the house so far.
Have you been writing songs the whole time? Sorry, writing. That's what I say, because I'm a vampire. The whole time we've been doing this?
Just the titles. I'm going to work on the lyrics soon.
Now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. I can play maybe an instrument.
Can you? I'm actually proficient in 3 instruments myself.
Oh.
I cannot play an instrument.
I can play an instrument. Can you? I can't play an instrument. It's just the immediacy of the backing down was unbelievable.
I can certainly try, Mia.
What is it that you do, usually?
Hunt monsters.
Are vampires not monsters? There's like a silence.
Ooh.
Tatsel does not look happy. He kind of looks at you like, vampires are monsters, Mia. That's why my father's dead. But I vowed that even if I was a monster, I would kill other monsters.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe we could write a song about that together or something.
Okay, we could call it, "Isn't It Hard to Be the Son of a Vampire and Monster Hunter?" Isn't that like a bit of a personality rift?
We could
Can
call
we call it that?
When a parent dies and you don't have spares, but I've got spares myself.
Like stabby spears?
Like a stake through the heart, but also like I have a spare dad.
That's a great song title. We should call it "Stake Through the Heart."
Mistake through the heart.
Yeah, it's definitely a good working title. What's that?
Tatsel looks away.
Nothing's happening.
To look really close at whatever Mia pointed at.
Tatsel found a cool bug.
Something I was giggling at before is, you know how every time you say like want, whenever you say vaunt, so you do a V instead of the W. It'd be very funny if also instead of you do a V instead of a W, but you do it the other way around as well. So instead of
how
I don't know which letters to say anymore.
So you would say, Cullen.
You would say,
wow.
What are you doing? But also, vow, or or vampire. That's the one I've been trying to figure out how to phrase what I mean.
My daddy is a vampire.
I felt like I was having a stroke explaining that.
That's a Ben 10 monster.
The only thing I wanted to say was vampire.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go away from me trying to explain stuff. Zinc, what are you doing?
Damn. You know what Tatsel should have said? He should have said, "Aren't humans really monsters as well?" Deep.
Wow.
In another life, in another timeline, you said that. Zinc, what are you doing?
Zinc's now sort of juggling the crushed can with his feet, just doing like soccer tricks, just to sort of get his head in the game, you know.
Nice.
And I speak up to the group and I say, "What do we think about for the next room?"
Well, I was thinking, could be interesting. We could go up the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
would we like that?
I mean, if we're going to just keep exploring, we might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Zinc, I know you're afraid of heights, but it's not
That's
that high up.
yeah. Well, I don't do too well in heights, but you know, I'll try.
Seeing as your dad died from fall damage.
My dad died during childbirth
Yeah, because he fell for you
because exactly,
and died.
and or was assassinated. We're still trying to figure it out.
Quite. We are VR.
I love video games.
Some movies don't exist, but video games in VR, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Movies are obsolete. Yeah, I think we'll head up the stairs. It sounds like, Luce.
Cool.
How's that work?
So there is stairs at the end of that hallway, and just in another space, I'm making the upstairs landing space, and at the bottom there is the staircase that goes back down.
Cool. I climb up the wall instead of using the stairs because I'm cool like that.
Yep. I'll follow behind.
Cool. That double line is the staircase down. Easy. So you've got 3 doors to choose from. Which one do you want to do?
Vel, Zinc, your choice.
Let's go straight ahead.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
The room you walk into is the 7 of Spades. You walk into like a very quiet, somber room. A few people are kind of standing around, dressed in black, and they're all just kind of like milling around. And a coffin sits on the far side of the room.
Oh.
An open coffin.
Well, it seems, crew, that we walked into either a funeral or a wake.
Very ignorant of you, Zinc, for this is clearly a vampire's room. Can I investigate it?
Yeah, you just want, like, what do you want to investigate in particular?
Checking the coffin for vampire skin flakes. Anything vampiric.
I won't make you roll for it, because it's very obvious. When you all
There's
kind
a
of
vampire in it.
I mean, when you look over and peer in, each of you individually see yourself lying
no.
in the coffin.
So you were right, there is a vampire in there.
Vel, there is indeed a vampire in this closet.
Wait,
I will stab the monster.
is this the first time that Tatsel's ever seeing himself?
Oh.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, this seeing himself in HD.
Because mirrors don't exist. Or I can't use mirrors.
Something like that. As you're looking into it, at your kind of like dead face, their eyes shoot open and they gasp, and just as quickly as they gasp, and then just bam, it's cut off and they just vanish, as does everyone milling around the room.
Oh.
My
Kind of like they blink out, not like a fade like earlier.
as they blink out, it's just as I'm about to stab my knife through and it disappears. Tunk.
Were you actually going to stab?
Yeah, I was going to stab myself. It's a shifter, clearly. Classic monster.
That was highly disturbing.
I know, right?
Well, certainly was.
I guess I want to look around everywhere and see if there's anything else in the room.
The coffin's still there, open but empty. And there's like a few chairs and stuff. The vases that once held flowers are now empty. It's just very quiet and clean and empty.
Is it like a lying down coffin or a standing up coffin?
Lying down coffin. It's always a lying down coffin unless you are sleeping in it, Tatsel.
Okay. I was just checking.
It wasn't a sleeping chamber, is what I'll go with.
Is anyone else disturbed?
Zinc, disturbing things happen all the time in this profession. You must fucking
Realty agents?
Yes. They're the real
fantastic
monsters.
point. It's
Zinc
not what I
doesn't know
mean.
how to notate this in his junior agent notebook, so he's just going to leave that page blank.
Yeah.
I point down at your notebook and I go, you could put bedroom for family,
All accommodating.
old family,
Hmm.
very
Oh,
old family.
I'll think on it.
And Mia's just written down at my own funeral.
Good song title. Good song title.
Thanks.
So yeah, there are no other doors leaving this room. So if you guys want to explore another room, you'll have to go back into the upstairs landing.
Okay.
Did we look older or same age?
Same age.
Do we have any visible wounds?
No.
Okay.
I'd think about
not
it.
me, A big hole in my hand.
I mean, the with coffin, usually only the top half is open.
Yeah.
So I mean, from torso up, they seemed
True.
fine. Actually, you would have been able to see your hands because you, Tatsel, were lying with your hands over your chest like a vampire would. The rest of you were lying how normal people do in coffins.
I had one hand up, given like a rock symbol, though.
Oh, you wish.
Mia, your room.
What do you want to do?
Oh, is it
Mia?
my choice?
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll go... We were going east downstairs. Maybe we should go east upstairs too?
Yes, they often say that the west side of the house is the least interesting part.
Yeah, I don't really care about the West Side Story.
That sounds like a beautiful story or song or musical idea. I might workshop that one. Thank you, Zinc.
And you can always, if you don't feel inspired, just steal the story from another classic.
Yeah.
Hamlet?
Okay.
Romeo and
This-
Juliet.
That's
Yep.
the one. I knew it was Shakespeare.
9 of Spades.
Oh yeah.
Another.
This room is also awake.
This room is just like empty. Including it doesn't have any doors like bar the one you came through. What do you guys want to do?
Investigate.
Yeah, there's-
Inspect the walls.
Yeah, I want to look for hidden doors, hidden trap doors. Stuff
Cool,
on
so
the
y'all
Yeah.
inspecting the walls and stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy. I'm gonna get everyone to roll an investigation or insight or anything like that.
Cool. Oh,
19.
do I get advantage for
16.
being cool?
No.
3. Plus-
3.
plus 5, 8.
Who rolled the highest?
I got a 19.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for any... what I'm looking for, actually, is on the floorboards signs of, like, scratching, as if a secret door were opened or closed around the walls. And also just keeping an eye out for any more of those symbols that we've been seeing.
So you haven't noticed any, like, scratching or anything in particular. You can see it under the door you came through, which shut behind you.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of small track marks at that door, like kind of like almost like wheels. And yeah, that's
So something's been wheeled in and out of here?
that's the vibe you're getting.
Okay. I relay that to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get everyone to roll a perception check.
We love a perception check.
Is it based on hearing or smell?
Sure.
I got a 19.
I rolled an 11 plus 9, so an unnatural 20.
Damn, boy.
I also rolled an 11. 15 total.
Team 19 and 20. You guys all hear a slight hiss.
A choo-choo.
Your snake.
Oh. Slippery. Is it
Can we
slippery?
You don't think it's slippery.
Can we
Okay.
identify where it's coming from?
You guys can try it. What would you be looking for?
Well, I'm good at hearing. That's kind
Is
of
it-
my whole thing.
What would
Is
you be
it-
looking for, though?
Inside or
Oh.
outside the room, the hiss?
Inside the room.
I'm looking on the roof, I think.
Anyone else
and
looking for anything in particular?
Zinc puts his ear against the wall opposite the door.
And Mia's kind of looking in all the corners to see if there's anything that maybe she missed.
Cool. Tatsel, you, after a little bit, you notice a vent on the roof on one side.
Dun 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 dun.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Can I, like, push the vent open quietly and try and sneak a geese inside the vent?
Yeah, sure. I've made you guys roll up. Yeah, you managed to like kind of like jostle it down, and the vent clashes to the floor.
I'm good at stuff.
Oh, are you trying to be quiet?
Yeah, I'm trying to sneak. So I don't want the thing that's hissing to know that I'm watching it, but I do want to watch it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you get the panel off and you kind of pass it to me or Zinc. It's quite a small vent, so you manage to pull yourself up a little bit to like peer through it. Can you actually climb walls, or are you?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
I
cool.
can climb walls with just my feet. Like I can fight while on a wall because can have my hands free.
When you're kind of looking up and peering through it, you're struggling to see anything through this tube that's kind of running along down to like another room. And it's quite small, too small for you to like fit through it or anything. And you don't need to breathe, do you?
No, and I have dark vision. FYI.
Mia and Zinc, can I get you guys to roll me a con save?
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
Sure can.
Oh no!
Oh,
Killing
19.
everyone.
21.
Oh, you lucky fucks.
I'm rolling good today.
Right, me too.
After like this last minute or so of being in this room, you both start to get very like lightheaded, but you're not like passing out or collapsing or anything immediately.
Mia, I don't see any carbon dioxide sensors in this room. We should step out.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little...
Monoxide. Did I say dioxide? You know what I mean.
I'm not even sure what you said or what you mean anymore. We should probably maybe get out of the room, I guess.
Oi, Tatsel, we're leaving because this room is for non-breathers, I think.
I go like feet only, looking Zinc dead in the eyes by standing upside down.
Spider-Man kiss,
like...
Spider-Man kiss, Spider-Man kiss.
And go, oh, should I leave too, or should I stay?
I think you keep doing what you're doing. Try to find out what's happening here.
Okay, I will. You know what I'm thinking, Zinc and Mia? I think that perhaps the gas
Zinc and Mia can't save at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
They're hanging out in this room for...
I think that... I'm still speaking. I think that the gas is perhaps something that knocks people out, and then someone will come...
Did you roll? What did you roll, Troy?
2 14s.
Love.
I'm not lying. I rolled an 18 and a 19, plus 2 on each of those.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, mine's +0.
You take 5 damage.
Woo!
Perhaps this room is to knock people out so that they can come in and take your bodies and experiment on them or something. That's the wheels that you were talking about. Perhaps that's a stretcher or something.
Right, yeah. All right, okay. Bye.
Zinc, as you reach the door, and you like go to open it, it's not opening.
Oh, god damn it. I want to I guess I'll try to punch it open.
Yeah, sure. Roll to hit, I guess.
You enter initiative.
13.
No, you don't manage to break the door down open. Something of kind of like in this room, it's this very like kind of clean kind of metal and stuff all around, including the inside lining of the door. So it looked like just a regular wooden door on the outside, but it's got this kind of metal on the inside layer.
Oh.
What are you guys gonna do?
Is the vent too small to crawl through?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try hit down the door. I've got quite good strength. I'll give it a go.
Go for it. Mia, Zinc, another con save.
Okay. Still disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I just doing athletics or straight hit? Like, oh, roll to hit, right?
Yeah, we'll do this first.
15.
16.
Zinc.
Oh.
3 damage.
Okay. If you're doing some sort of strength-based check, I hand you my crowbar because that gives you advantage on strength checks using the crowbar's leverage.
Sweet. 17 then.
17. Yeah, you managed to like crack the door open. You don't get it like burst open to go through, but you crack the door and letting a little more oxygen into the room. Letting a little more regular air. You guys have a plan? Anything in particular you want to do?
I'm guessing from that I probably can't just break the door open, right? Unless I could try again with the strength, or...
Yeah, I can let you can try again if you like. Zinc and Mia, con saves not at disadvantage this time.
This time
Okay.
I'll like kick the crowbar or like palm the crowbar to really kind of try and press it open, like really try and counter that leverage.
17.
2.
Oh, Mia, you hate to see it.
Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah, you managed to like push the crack the door open. Not crack the door open, like crack something in the hinges,
Yeah.
and it just like swings open this time.
Oh.
All right, mouth breathers, let's go. Come on.
All
Yeah,
right.
Mia rushes out.
Yeah, Zinc is quick to get out as well.
And I slam the door.
Did you see anything up in the vent?
I didn't see anything, did I, Lucy? I just kind
No,
of...
it was just a long pipe kind of leading out of the room.
I believe that was the vent where the gas was coming from. I think we were getting, in no better terms, gas to death.
Mm.
Oh, well, let's maybe leave that room till later.
Yes. I do have something I want to test quickly, because I was thinking about it while we were in the room. While you guys were dying, I was thinking perhaps this would be a good idea. I want to go into the wake again, and I want to climb into the coffin.
Okay.
Do we have a rope? Can I grab like a rope from Zinc
I have
or something like that?
I have my resistance training rope
Yeah.
that I can tie to you.
Yeah, I just want to, just in case I get sucked into another dimension or something, I want something to be able to tug me out.
Yeah.
And as we walk away from the room where we just got gassed, Mia's just kind of humming to herself, "How am I supposed to breathe with no air, air?"
Cool, so you're going to go into the wake.
Yeah, you know what would have been pretty useful in that room? Bloody air tube.
Why do you have a tube?
Yeah, but to where?
The vent, die quicker. I don't know why I have a tube. Just have it.
I'm filled
Sometimes
with
you
tubes.
just got shit. Yeah, we're going to go back into the wake.
I'm not filled. I only have some tubes. I have tube of them.
Really? You only have 2 tubes in your entire body?
Whoa, tubular!
Uh-huh.
I also have 2, just the me tube and the U tube.
Fucking tube jokes, we got him. What was I saying? So you go back into the wake space. It still like lies empty, and you're gonna...
I'm gonna climb into the coffin.
Do you have a like rope tied around your waist or
Yeah.
something? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Zinc's got his rope tied around me as I climb into the coffin.
Do you have a system or anything?
I cast Bardic Inspiration. I give Bardic Inspiration to
Nice.
Tatsel before we do this.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much, Mia.
How are
Very
you
good.
inspiring him?
With a song. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I hear you sleep in one of those. Go to sleep, go to sleep. We'll hold the lid and not let it close.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I think the system is that we've got the rope around me and I'm getting in the coffin. We're going to leave it open for now, but then we might close it to see what happens.
Tug twice if you want me to bring you back.
Absolutely, Zinc.
I bestow curse? No, I don't.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of going to step in there. It's not as comfortable as the one at home. Mine has velvet padding. This one's sort of just wood. And I lie back, similar to how my dead corpse did, and close my eyes.
So you lying there just kind of waiting for anything to like happen or change. Yeah. After a couple minutes, what do you want to do?
If nothing's happened after a couple of minutes, I gesture for them to close the lid.
When you gesture, nothing happens. They don't see it. Mia and Zinc, to you, Tatsel's just kind of lying there still and waiting.
All right.
When you
How you feeling, Tatsel? Comfortable?
Do I hear them?
No, Tatsel, we're gonna stick with you for a little bit. So when you gesture for them to like shut the lid stays open. What do you want to do?
I open my eyes and sit up and look around.
The room is completely empty.
No one's
So
there.
the room is like as it was before, but without Zinc and Mia.
Okay. I step out of the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything around me at all?
Oh, roll perception.
21.
As you kind of like get up and start like having a look around, right next to the doorway, so like just on the inside of the room, are 2 symbols. One of them you've seen before, so the line and then the jagged line next to it, and then it looks like two I don't know, what are those? What would you call those two symbols?
They look like things that you use, the twisty things that you use to screw in car shit.
Yeah, two of those next to each other.
I don't know what the actual tool is called, but it looks like that. Do I have a pen and paper on me? I don't think I do.
I'll let you have pen and paper.
Yeah,
That's something you'd take note of monsters and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I have a little notebook that's black, and I take a note of the symbols.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to have access to all the symbols I've shown you so far.
Cool. I'll make a note of the ones I saw here, and so I can pass them off to Zinc.
Cool. And again,
So-
all of the symbols and stuff are on Twitter, and we'll keep updating them. And Facebook and Insta.
I think so. The room's empty aside from that.
Yeah.
Can I open the door?
Of course.
Oh.
Remember, you've got only a certain length of rope with you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the rope's still attached to me,
Yes.
and is it going back towards the coffin?
Yeah. Where the
Okay.
kind of end of it was left.
Okay.
It's even though it's not how long typically resistance rope is, this is special orc resistance rope. It's 50 feet long. I just used that to replace my hempen
fair
rope
enough.
that I got in my pack.
Yeah, I was gonna give you 50 feet anyway. I was like, it'd be unfair if he didn't.
I open the door.
Mhm.
What's behind the door?
So when you open the door, it's kind of it backs onto that landing space still. And you can see the 6 doors you've seen so far. So the 2 on the other side of you on the landing, and the 4 doors downstairs.
And behind door number 2 is Bachelorette number 3.
I imagine I can't really go any further than that, right?
I
With
would let you
50
go into
feet.
one of the 2 upstairs rooms.
I'll go into the empty room because that was the one that I know about. So I know if that one's going to have changed.
Yeah.
Am I gonna die?
Of course not.
I'll also look in the landing space for any symbols as well, if I can.
You don't see any more symbols in the landing space.
Cool.
When you open the empty room, you pull the 2 of diamonds, and it has, when you open it up, there are spider webs just covering the wall, and this big spider's nest in the middle with 2 giant spiders.
Oh, we've got a repeat card, a repeat card, a repeat card.
Oh
my god.
Are they gonna attack me?
If you can stay stealthy and quiet, I'd let them not. Roll stealth. See if you
Okay.
can avoid that.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you
Nice.
manage to stay deadly still and quiet. And I'll let you sneak out of the room if you wish.
Yeah, I think I will. Because I don't really want to get into a fight without my friends.
Yeah.
Undeathly still and quiet.
I quietly shut the door.
Uh-huh.
And I walk back to the coffin, and I get in it, and I close the lid, and then I open the lid again.
And Mia and Zinc are there.
We've been
Whoa.
playing Knucklebones or something,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We're a
Yeah,
bit
you guys have been
distracted.
hanging out.
Hey guys.
Have a good nap.
Well.
Wait, I take it from where we are, Tatsel was lying in the coffin, not moving, right?
Yeah.
So was the rope sliding through our fingers further into the coffin, or was the rope also
Good
just
question.
lying there?
The rope was sliding through your fingers kind of further into the coffin.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
knew something was happening even if we couldn't tell.
Yeah, just the rope
Hmm.
was moving.
Nice.
I get out of the coffin and I explain.
You do
what
the vampire
happened.
sit-up.
Yeah, I rise up from the coffin.
You have great
Um,
core strength.
Yeah, really, really do. And I look at Zinc and I'm like, Zinc, have you been keeping track of these symbols?
Yes, I have.
I've got 2 new
Woolworths.
ones for you.
Oh, let me
One
see
new
'em.
one.
One new one for you.
I'm trying to
and
collect them all.
and I show him the symbols that I collected, and I sort of explain how I think that I went to a mirror dimension or something where everything was different. The spider room that we fought before was in this area. It was there again, and there were 2 more spiders and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
weird. But you
So
weren't
how-
moving.
houses for the price of one.
perhaps this coffin is some sort of portal, but I'm not sure. Was I moving at all from your guys' point of view?
You
You
weren't
were.
moving, but the rope was definitely sinking into the coffin.
Hmm.
I did an arcana check, and I just kind of assumed it was fine.
Interesting. Well, perhaps that's something that's worthy of an investigation later on. I'm not sure.
I think
I
it
was
could
able
be
to
something we
return.
could return to
I was able
if
to
we're feeling
return
stuck.
freely.
Mm.
I just had to get into the coffin and shut the lid, and I was home free. But it's bizarre that this home somehow contains a mirror dimension.
I mean,
Very, very
you
interesting.
definitely have something to write on your little notebook now, Zinc, Doktor, Menace 2, Raptor's Revenge.
Yeah, 2 houses for the price of 1.
In the wake room, it's a secret tunnel to other house. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll mark that room with an X and come back to it when we're a bit more confident that we could go together, perhaps?
No, an X really kind of tells me not to go into that room, so really it should be like a circle or a...
Tick.
That makes me think we've finished that room, we've done it.
Okay, well, we'll do a circle then, Mia. Jesus.
Do you have anything to write a circle? Oh, I've got something, and I write a circle on the door.
The other thing I want to check is if the symbols are there in this space as well. The same ones.
No, those 2 symbols aren't there.
I believe that whoever's placing these symbols has explored multiple parts of this house, including this mirror dimension, which means they had the same idea to step into a coffin as I did, which means they must be an experienced monster hunter.
Hello? Hello? Yep, no, I don't think anyone's answering. I'm sure we must be in this place alone.
It's a big house, Mia. Also, if you remember what Lisette said, she said that nobody ever gets out of here alive.
So they must either still be in here or dead.
Dead? Ruh-roh.
So cool. We're gonna call that second space the mirror dimension. Mirror dimension for now, because that's what you guys have been calling it.
Multiverse.
Just so we can track it.
I like how we call it the mirror dimension, even though it's definitely a coffin dimension. I mean, I'm choosing next room, right? So let's just go to the next. Go
Upper
west.
landing space. Easy.
Yeah, West Side Story.
Let's do it.
West Side, second story.
We start walking in unison and snapping towards the door.
Now, everyone, please, just in case this mirror dimension is a reflection of our own reality, this room could be the spider room, because I went to the empty room and there was the spider room, so maybe it's flipped up. So maybe it's flipped over.
Tom knocked his mic over. But we've already been to the spider room.
Maybe, I mean, it's an old house. There could be more than one spider room.
Yeah,
True.
I'm sure there's spiders in lots of these rooms.
Upstairs wasn't meant to be as fucked up as this. You guys drew the 10 of diamonds.
Another room with no doors. This one, you can't breathe at all.
This one does have doors.
Yay.
This one has no door on like the far end, but it's got a door on like both sides of you. You know what I mean?
Yep. So not opposite the door, but on either side.
Yeah. And the room is not entirely empty. There's just one chair in the middle of the room, kind of like bolted to the floor, with restraints on the arms and like behind it for the neck and the legs. And the floor is stained with blood.
This whole season is a tree moment every way through. An electric chair, eh?
I run over and sit in it. I'm tired.
Okay.
I guess I can't judge. I lay in a coffin.
You go down and sit in the chair, and as you're doing it, you're kind of like looking around. At one point, when you turn your head like far enough so that you can't see your friends, you turn back and they're not there.
Oh shit.
Mirror Dimension 2.
Mirror Dimension 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Can we see him?
Great.
He is still just kind of like sitting there, but he's gone like very still for you, Tatsel and Mia. I
walk up and shake him.
And I want to do like a general perception / investigation of the room. Not.
We'll start with Mia. There are 2 doors on either side. And the blood, it has the same kind of wheel marks as earlier, and it kind of tracks, it tracks to kind of go through the doors as well.
Okay.
And Tatsel, when you shake him, Zinc, you feel like kind of out of nowhere you being grabbed, and you almost like pulled out of it, and like you get like shunted forward, and your friend's like right in front of you, which you wasn't before.
Oh, Tatsel, I think that's another mirror dimension portal.
Oh, man.
I think the common thread betwixt the two, or that they're both instruments of death, rather like one of them makes it happen and one of them you're in it.
You sleep in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm proficient with
interesting.
3 instruments. Maybe I actually am the third portal to the mirror dimension.
Zinc, were you able to move at all? Or did I pull you out too quick?
You
might
were
have pulled
looking
me out too
around.
quick. I could look around.
Okay. You could try again if you wanted to explore, or we can...
Yeah, tell you what. Pull me out again if a minute passes and I don't come back.
Okay, I pull out my pocket watch.
Should we
And
rope around you two, just in case?
Nah. It seems that the pull-out system works.
Okay. You wanna do the minute thing?
Yeah.
I have my pocket watch out and I'm staring intently at it for a minute.
And I have
to
my
pass.
phone out. Okay.
Cool.
Zinc, you sit back down in the chair and you close your eyes, you open your eyes, and your friends are gone. Start. You've got 1 minute. What are you doing?
Okay, I stand up.
Yep.
I walk to the landing.
Yep.
And I check the room across to see if it's a spider room.
Yes, 2 giant spiders are sitting in the room immediately. Roll stealth.
All right. Oh. 9.
One of the spiders immediately leaps forward onto you, and is going to try to attack you.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Winner, you managed to avoid this attack. 20 seconds.
Very cool. All right. I sort of stand up. I do a big pose, and I say,
Nice try, spiders. But looks like time is up.
Awkwardly.
Can you hear
Is
it?
time up?
Yeah, can you hear it?
oh,
Yes.
there it is.
I
I don't like loud
Shake.
things, so my phone timer is very quiet.
shake Zinc out of to try and yank him out from the mirror dimension.
Yeah, as you shake him, he kind of just stays kind of limp in your arms.
Ah, shit. And I stand there awkwardly in front of the spiders, like,
The other spider dives onto you this time.
Mia,
Oh, it does even worse. And then it doesn't hit you or anything. What are you gonna do, Zinc?
I'm going to punch one of the spiders.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you that, and then we'll roll initiative.
can Tatsel and Mia do something?
In a second.
That is a 16
Yeah, you managed to get a hit in.
with 8 damage.
Very
And
good.
then-
I should open the spider stats, huh?
I flurry of blows.
Uh-huh.
So I'm spending a key point to do 2 more punches on the same spider. A 23 and a 14.
Yes, both those hit.
Sweet. And then with my drunken monk ability, so that is 8 plus 5 damage. And then with my drunken monk ability, using flurry of blows gives me the disengage action. So then I backwards roll out of the room, flip them both off, and run to the chair.
Yep, sure. As you do this, Tatsel, you'll kind of violently shake him awake, and after 10 or so seconds, Zinc is you're back in your body there again.
Oh, all right. Maybe the pull-out method isn't as effective as I previously thought.
We were just about to go to the coffin to try and, forcefully pull you
Yeah.
back in.
It seems like you have to be sitting in the chair for that to work, and I wasn't.
Okay.
It's the same mirror dimension. The spiders were in the other room.
Jesus. So, are you injured at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I can hold
maybe-
myself up in a fight.
Well, Mia, do you want to put another circle on this door?
Yeah, okay. I do so.
And now we know that that is a portal to the mirror dimension, which is good. Very good to know.
So upstairs, we've managed to find an empty poison gas room and 2 portals to another dimension.
Yes,
I
we
know,
can assume
right?
as much.
Upstairs is intense.
Upstairs is a lot.
Should we move on to another room, or should we... What's our plan here, guys?
I think we should, but also I've just had a stroke of inspiration and I just wanted to share with you. Mirror, mirror into new worlds, coffins, chairs, the dangers hurled themselves at us, making us fear where we were, but also here.
Oh,
Wow, Mia, that was amazing.
Thank you. Right,
Was
yeah.
amazing.
Zinc,
Sorry,
lead,
was.
lead the way.
all right. It's my turn.
Torture. Spelt wrong.
Shut up. I'm sorry that I can't spell. It's really difficult in Sheets because it doesn't spell check shit.
Okay,
Mirror-
but
Mirror
you know how-
dimension.
Oh, fuck off!
you
I'm
know
so
how,
sorry I'm dyslexic.
you know how they have those like horror walks where you can go on tours of like where all the famous people died and stuff like that? Lucy's renamed it a tour.
Oh, fuck off! I swear to God, I'll make every room a torture room.
Oh, that was
I'm
quite
sulking
interesting.
now.
Oh, DM's having a suck.
Truly.
Yeah, I want to move to the south door.
Cool. This one is the 4 of clubs.
How long has it been since Tatsel went into the coffin?
10 minutes?
Fuck.
Why?
Bardick's
I
just run out.
inspiration.
Ah.
I didn't
Sorry.
get to use it once.
If you want, I'll let you use it on your perception check immediately as you walk into the room.
Yeah, sure, I will.
I got a 13.
Nice.
I got a nat 20.
Very nice.
Damn, bye.
I got a 23
Very, very nice. Okay.
because I rolled a 7 on my Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, rad. Okay. As you guys walk in, it is this lush red room with velvet seats all facing towards like a silver screen. And when you guys all step in, a projector at the back of the room starts playing. And it's a home movie of your guys' town. It's quite quaint. It's quite quaint and sweet. It's like a little old, probably from 10 or so years ago at least. All of you did pretty well, so there's definitely some things you don't quite recognize. But for the most part, you guys are like, yep, no, this is your guys' town. Team 20 and 23. Something you guys notice quite quickly is there's only humans in this video.
Nothing like orc or elf or anything like that.
Nah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any vampires?
No. Not that
And-
you can tell.
Do I have to roll a history? But I assume we know that there weren't magical creatures and whatnots before the big post-apocalyptic.
You guys would know that already.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm not
Hey,
surprised. But am I surprised by the existence of this? We've said movies don't exist.
Well, it's not like a shot on digital or anything like that. It's like you can see all the graininess of it. It's very
film.
simple. It's like a basic film projector. Yeah.
Okay.
There'd
Right,
be basic film cameras.
Can I see
This
the
one
projector?
would be expensive. Yeah. So in the back of the room there is the kind of projector, the 2 kind of film wheels spitting through the bulb behind it.
Right, team. Should we just have a breather and watch a flick?
Yes, I think that might be a good
I
idea.
think that name's gonna catch on. Nice.
I think that might be a good idea, Zinc.
Yeah,
I called
I'm
it that because
with
it's flicking through.
Oh, cool.
I want to check. Did the projector start on its own, as far as I can tell, or did it look like there was someone who turned it on and then left?
Roll an investigation.
20. Not that.
It turned on by itself, you think?
Okay. It seems like this house is an autonomous being. It's doing things based on when we enter the room.
Is this the beginning of the movie, or do we have to start it over?
It
You guys
started
would-
as soon as we walked in.
You guys would be a couple minutes into it because you've been here for a couple minutes.
that.
I sit down in one of the nice seats and just sort of relax and
It's comfy.
watch. Is there a cup holder?
No.
No.
I know, right? But there'd be a good 16 seats in the room, so there's enough where you can put your drink on the seat next to you. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I sit
sitting-
quite far away from Zinc, other side of the theater, in the very back.
Second row to the very left.
I'm in the
That's
middle.
Middle. You're one of the guys where you're like, no, I have to sit in the very center of the room.
Yeah.
I'm watching this.
I said that like there's a lot of people who do that.
I did that.
You look like the Suicide Squad in the scene where they're all sitting in the theater watching the
True.
mission.
I wanna watch the film to see if I can get any. Do I recognize anyone in the film? Like, do I recognize any of the people they're showing, or is it all people? Because I do know my mum's a human. I know humans. Zinc's mum's a human too.
I'll get everyone to roll a history or investigation check. Mia with disadvantage because you're not from this town.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
12.
5.
Dirty 20. Zinc. Looking around, you kind of vaguely recognize some people. There's you're like, I reckon that's so and so. I reckon that's one of the teachers from school. But a bit younger. But you can't be certain.
Yeah.
Was that Miss Algebra?
Albatross.
Yeah,
Miss
whatever.
Algebra's ancient, Zinc. She's 400 years old.
Yeah, she looks a bit young in this, if that is her.
Well, I mean, I've never seen anyone film our town, and this place has been closed for 100 years. And Zinc, I don't know if you noticed, and don't take offense to this, but there's really no one, I guess.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. There's no soccer players. Oh. Right.
I mean, there's no elves either, or vampires for that matter, not that you'd be able to see us. It's only humans, and it's not been that way for a long time.
Yeah, it's quite strange.
So, if that's Mrs. Algebra, then what is this film, and where is it from?
Are there any images of the house?
No, there aren't.
And you said we thought it was 10 years ago, the town?
Yeah, you'd place it maybe 10 or so years ago.
Okay, so we would have all been alive.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Oh, I've got a thinker.
What's that, Zinc?
What if this is filmed in the mirror dimension?
Ooh.
Possibly. I mean, what if the mirror dimension is our world, but without all the magic that we have? We know that,
but still big spiders.
But still big spiders. But big spiders aren't magical.
They're just big
spiders.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing magical about big spiders, but perhaps the nuke was what caused a lot of people like us to exist. So perhaps this is a world where there was no nuke.
Oh. Did we try any, or you can't cast spells, can you?
No.
Because
only Mia can.
Yeah.
I can do magical stuff with my blood, but it's
I think it might be a good idea if or when we go back to the mirror dimension, if we want to try it out. We still got a whole night here, so we've got time to send in Mia. And Mia, you try to cast a spell, do a little bit of a testy do.
Okay, yeah, I could do that.
Well, what I'm thinking is I would like to see what the house is like outside in the mirror dimension. Because
does that break the bet?
Maybe we should wait until the end of the night to do it. But if it's the mirror dimension, then it's we're not leaving this house. We're leaving a different house.
True.
I don't know. It's weird. Can I look at the?
It is weird.
Can I look at the film reel?
Yeah.
What does it have a name? Because you know how normally film reels kind of they're in that case and it's got a little bit of tape that has something written in Sharpie to say what it is or whatever. Does this film reel have a name at all, or is it just?
This one is blank.
Okay, no worries.
While you're looking around the back of kind of where the projector is, you guys find an old camera. Not a film camera in the sense that you can't take videos with it, but a Polaroid sort of camera.
Ooh.
And looking at there are like 2 slots of film in it. Actually, no, there's 1 slot of film in it. I take it back. Only 1.
I know that I don't show up in photographs because of my vampiric background. So I point it at Mia, and I'm like,
Mia strikes a pose.
Say cheese, and I click.
Why would I say that?
It's a confused picture of Mila.
Yeah, and when you take the photo, you can see Mia like a little bit confused. Yeah, you've got this nice photo of Mia now.
Nice. So Mia's not in the photo.
Mia is in the photo. But like Mia's not
here.
Trapped in the photo. No.
Mia's still here.
Yeah,
just Mia's soul.
And die.
So that's the only photo that we can take.
Yeah.
I could have done a group photo.
You could have, but you didn't.
Me, Zinc, and Mia, but there's just
You
a
would have been...
awkward gap between Mia and Zinc where
Tatsel,
it's like...
We've been over this. You would have been in the photo, just blurry.
That's right.
You're like Sasquatch.
Yeah, I've got Sasquatch on. That's what the Sasquatch is. Just a he's just a dampier.
So in this room there aren't more doors out. This is another. So actually, no, we'll say there's 1 door, and it's to the kind of like left of you. You can go west if you want more.
Okay, Mia, it's your choice on room.
You can either, the doors you have available upstairs are immediately to your west, or you can go above the torture room.
I mean, I'm enjoying this West Side story. I take it we should remove ourselves from the moving flexures room and keep looking onwards and westwards.
You open up the door immediately. Dex check, go.
Everybody or just Mia?
Just Mia.
12 plus. Is it a save or just a check? What am I doing?
We'll go save.
12. Oh, I've got proficiency plus 5, so 17.
17, very good. You manage to catch yourself kind of as you step into it, and you lean back as it's a chute.
Bang!
This is
CH.
the CH. This is the very top of it, and you can see it goes down kind of far.
Yeah, okay. That was close. I almost fell down there.
There are no doors leaving this room as well. You guys have really found the no door space.
I take a candle from my pack, light it, and drop it down the chute.
Great move.
Wait, is that a good move? Yeah. I do that.
Because then we'll be able to see how far down the chute goes.
And if it lands in the laundry still lit and it burns the laundry down, then, it's an escape from a burning house.
Although, to be fair, I can just jump down or walk down and then walk back up if I really wanted to.
By the way, that room is the King of Hearts.
Oh, that's Charlie's favourite card.
That's my favourite card.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to do? Throw down a candle? Let Tatsel go for a wander?
I throw the candle down first.
Okay,
yeah.
When you do, it goes down kind of far, not crazy far. And you can see it still at the bottom, burning on a kind of a smooth, I want to say marble, but not like a lino floor.
I think I will climb down. You know what I'll do? Is there anywhere I could tie a rope for everyone else?
I can just jump down. I'm a monk.
But could you jump back up?
No.
Yeah. So that's what I'm...
I see.
Is there anywhere I could tie a rope? Or... Because I could probably carry one of you since I have high strength, but I definitely couldn't carry both of you.
Yeah, like if we tied it around the door handle of this laundry chute room, would that work?
How much can I carry in D&D?
I think we could tie it to the door.
My strength score times 15 pounds.
Oh.
Not that much. I can carry 45 pounds without any disadvantage.
So not much.
Not that much, yeah.
You could tie a rope to the door, though. I'd let you guys do that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because I've got my rope. I've got my survivalist rope. So I tie my rope to the door, and then
I'll say there's a hook in the ceiling of the chute that you can tie it to.
Oh,
that's kind of more free hanging. Yeah.
I do that, and then I walk down with the rope to the marble floor.
Yep, when you walk down, there is a little bit further below you. There is not not like a door leading straight into it, but there is a kind of, I want to say shoot again, but that's definitely not the word. A hatch.
Yeah.
Like quite a large hatch on one of the walls.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you go
in this like shoot space.
Yes.
Okay.
And then as you go even further down, it kind of opens up, and you'd have to go from kind of that space, and you'd have to drop down a little bit. Not enough to hurt you or anything.
Yeah. I drop down with the hanging onto the rope. Where
Cool.
am I?
And as you look around, you are in kind of like a lab space. A really large room with kind of like slabs sitting, like a few slabs sitting around. And almost the entire room is bloodstained, and there is a trolley with like surgical tools.
Does it have wheels?
It does have wheels.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Thank you for listening to Season Quest Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Season Quest Pod. We're also on Redbubble with merch and the SPLITelevision Productions YouTube channel. Woohoo!